Hey guys, it's me, Jiv, aka Fritz, and you're recommended today for some apparent reason. So, in today's video, we're going to look at things you should know before you join the fandom. Because I feel like this sort of video should be more of an address and to mostly help new furries who are going to join the fandom, or just like I said, new furries in general. Now, I feel like this video should help people who are going to join, but hey, it's up to you how you see this video and how you take it. Because at number one, because I just want to get this out of the way, because it's a pretty big side of why people don't like furries. Actually, it's because it has like a very NSFW type of space. Like I would say that the sexual side, I guess you would say, to the fandom, or the porn side, I guess you would say, is very prevalent. It's very big, in my opinion. I wouldn't want to say it's a like the majority of furries, because no, it really isn't. Like, as someone like myself, I am not one of those people actually who go on to say E621, for example. I'm not one of those furries who are, like I guess you would say porn addicts. I'm not one of those, believe it or not. And to be fair, there is a safe for work side of the community. I mean, in my opinion, I think this is just very of a minor little, I guess you would say a demeanor, but it depends how you see it. Because if you don't like it, then you probably won't enjoy the fandom as much, depending what sort of people you talk to in the fandom. Because if you talk to someone like me, you'd probably get along. But if you talk to someone that has more of a prevalent persona, like say, like more masculine or more feminine, and you can kind of see where this is gonna go. People won't like it, and it's completely fairs. And to be honest, it's like I wouldn't want to say it's a big part of the community. I would say it's a chunk, but I wouldn't want to say it's a big part because at the end of the day, it's very diverse into what it is. So that should be like mostly what it is like at all. Like if you don't like anything that's like, I guess you would say, heck, even just like a persona type, like what they have on their persona, it's not, if it makes you uncomfortable, that's that. And to be honest, it's completely fair if you don't like that stuff, but just know that that isn't the entire fandom. There's people like me, for example, and many others who I've even spoke to in, I suppose I won't say ins and outs of the fandom, who are furries and not in the fandom, or they are in the fandom. It mostly just comes down to what people are and what they do as a personality choice, not as the fandom's choice, if you get what I mean. So my second reason as to what you should know is there is a lot of drama. And what I mean by drama is you would only, yeah, I wouldn't really know you'd put drama because furry drama is kind of prevalent in the community, I would say, if you're using Twitter, which, why would you use Twitter in the first place? It's a silly place. It's stupid. Because, in my opinion, I don't really like Twitter that much because I don't use Twitter at all. I do have a Twitter account, just I haven't used it in months, and I only use it just to look at fur cons, like furry conventions or even fur meets, for example, that are around my area. Like I don't use like Twitter for the furry side too much, other than just like say for the like meeting up with other furries and stuff. Like I don't really come for the drama, but if you get easily hooked into it and you don't like drama, yeah, even if you just don't like drama, it won't be one of the places to use. But if you do want to avoid it, there is definitely, I'm sure there should be definitely other places other than Twitter that you can interact with the furry fandom with. And like I say, it's I mostly just labeled out Twitter in this because that's where I see all the furry drama. I don't see it like in other places. I only see it in Twitter. So I don't know. It's like it may be in other places, but it may not be as big as what's on X or Twitter, whatever. But now the third point is, well, I feel like you would already know this, but I just want to just quickly label it out. Is the furry fandom is very cringe, and to be honest, this is a easy point just to prove out, and I think it should be much, there shouldn't be much to talk about with it because it's obvious. Like, I mean, haven't you seen furries and what they do? We are literally like nerds, but it's like some people don't really realize how cringe the fandom is, and some people actually just take a bad take to it after they join. And to be honest, I have heard of someone who said that, and I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like you just hurt yourself at that point. But it's understandable if they just don't know about the fandom at all. Like it's completely understandable if they don't understand, it's cringe until they join. But it's just something that I just want to point out because many people have fall for the, well, I would say many, but some I think have fall for the thing that's saying, oh well, it's just like a stereotype, it being cringe, and they join like, oh, it's very cringe because we are cringe. Jesus Christ, I've said cringe so much. It's mental. But yeah, and this is actually a very good last point that I do want to point out, and this goes for any, and I mean any community, but I just want to add it to the furry community because people don't really understand, and I think it's kind of funny how like some people are like like, being like all, I guess you would say, negative to the community, but it's uh it's like we're not supposed to be all 100% positive people in a community. Like it doesn't work that way. I think it's prevalent a lot in the furry community because of how many times we get pretty much called out for it. But I don't know. I think it's like a bit stupid to say, like saying, "Oh, well, furries have a lot of bad people," but it's like any community online has a lot of bad people. It's just not prevalent as furries. I mean, shit, it's obvious, and it's like I say, it's like another thing. It shouldn't be like taken so out of context as well. Like a community is not supposed to be full positive vibes. They will be negatives in a community. Like furries have a lot of negatives, but people still, are a part of that community because, well, they like it. It's what they want to do. It shouldn't be taken away from them, or should be, I guess you would say, what's the word? Like it shouldn't be like shadowed away from the community because of some fucking messed up people. Because I mean, it shouldn't come down to them being what they are. It should be in the terms of what they're doing being the problem, not like what they're a part of. If you get what I mean. But people just don't understand it. So I'm just gonna just quickly just add that real quickly as well. It should just be added because I think it's a fair point to make. But as well, the last point is kind of following on to the one that I've just said is they will be messed up people in the furry fandom. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. I will be honest. There is some disgusting people in the fandom, but it's like you can't really help it. Like there's not much that you can do about it, but it's like I say, you should always be careful, anyways, online or anywhere, for example. I mean, heck, you don't know who the person is, they're still strangers at the end of the day. You don't know who they are. Like, I do hope this video actually helps many new furries who want to join the community, actually. I don't know, like, help, me to help them about what the community is about. Like, in the best way possible because this is, I guess I would say, like a fair valid argument, this video. Like I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm not trying to be positive. So I don't know, it should be put down to like 50-50 if you want to join the community, yeah, but you have to probably deal with the negatives. So it comes down to what you're capable with and what you're not. But it's always okay just to take a break from the fandom as well. It shouldn't be like, oh, you should be forced to, do everything in the fandom. If you want to take a break, take a break. I've took my breaks in the fandom, but I still have a furry profile picture because I like the community. I mean, heck, I'm kind of still on a break as it is from the community because I just don't know. I just feel like I deserve a little bit of a break. But yeah, this is gonna be it of the video. I know it's another long one, but I do hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you liked the video. I mean, if you don't, you don't, but it's up to you what you like. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, and thank you for listening.